Hi guys, lesson 310. In fearlessness and love I spend today. I don't feel very happy today. And sometimes I struggle and think, well, I do an easy peasy because I'm not in happy space. But then easy peasy is all about life. It's about being honest. And in spite of the fact that I don't feel happy, I'm still using the course and I'm still doing my best to get back into a good space as I do this. So what the course is telling me is that nothing matters apart from love and being happy. And yet I let myself get caught up in life and the rejection and the world out there. I feel there's been quite a lot of rejection again. Quite as soon as you go out there and you start trying to make something happen, or you're working on your goals and your dreams, you're likely to get rejection, as I said yesterday, because you're looking outside the box again. So you either sit there and you don't do anything, or you live from love and you find a way how to do it without being caught up in the pain of rejection. So, I mean, I've learned a lot about rejection in my life and I've dealt with it a lot. But I must admit, I had a bad night last night. I had a lot of panic and fear, waking up with panic and fear. And I suppose it's not as easy to function the next day when you have a night like that. So, but the course is there. And we have to keep reminding ourselves that our function here is to be the light of the world, to be happy and to do our best. And let that pain come up, because the pain will come up. And we just let it go. You know, the whole point is to let it come up and carrying on living from love instead of fear, and doing our best to move on. So think of new ways, think of new ideas, and don't let it get to you to the point where it stops you completely, because that's not what's meant to happen. We're meant to live our life in joy. And if you love something as much as I love what I do, which is the stage, you find a way to make that dream happen. So that's when we become fearless. That's when we go out there and despite the rejection, despite the things that may not be working, we find a way to make things happen. We find a way to become full of courage again and to open new doors. And it's the same with everything. I mean, if you think of Myrtle Fillmore and her health, she went through a situation where the doctors told her she wouldn't live for 4 months, and that was it. And she found a way around it to heal her body. She connected to that strength, that intelligence inside of us that gives us the courage to go on and to live from love. And that's it. We need to connect back to that love. In spite of the stuff that's happening out there, there still is a lot of love in my life. And I have to keep remembering that. And to nurture myself. I woke up this morning from the night that I had, and my lovely cat, Ellie, was cuddled up by me. She was protecting me. She was there for me. My husband was home from work today, and he's given me lifts and taken care of me and, you know, nurturing me, knowing that I had a bad night. So the love is there. So don't forget about that and appreciate those that love you. Give the love back, and, you know, you can't go wrong then. If you give, you receive. So I suppose you just have to keep giving the love, and eventually things start to settle more, and rejection doesn't mean so much because you've got so many opportunities that you think, well, whatever, let's move on to the next, and that's it. But it's not the same when people reject you, people that you love, that you give your heart and soul to. And that's another thing, is we have to remember sometimes we need to let go of people. If they're not living in the love, then we don't want to be involved in it. It's codependency. If they can't give you the love, then it's not working and you need to let it go and move on. And that's it. So the course is teaching us to be happy within the parameters of being healthy, and healthy relationships with healthy boundaries, and not being afraid to say how we really feel. So not being a people pleaser. So I'll be talking about that on Gather tonight, about how I become people pleaser and how I'm so scared to tell people how I really feel because they say I'm selfish. So you can't win. Anyway, it's really good to do this lesson. It does cheer me up, and I'm hoping that when my vibration goes up, I can help a lot of other people. So have a good day today. Enjoy the rest of the day. Speak to you on Gather tonight, 7:30 UK time. Love you lots. Bye.